Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to the segment of Coach Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. Our recitation continues from Suhi Mahalla Panjwa, composition of the fifth Nanak, and the recitation. Suhi Mahalla Panjwa, jaake Daras paap koot utare, bhetat sang iho pavjal tare. Jaake Daras and bhetat. These two words have to be paid attention to. The literal rendering of this verse is pretty straightforward. It says, by beholding which, jaake daras, the load of 10 million sins, paap kot, is put aside, and the sin is sin of error, of perception. Bhetat sang, by meeting which, the turbulent world ocean is crossed. E pavjal tare. Now, jaake, taras, and bhetat, both of these words are doing double duty, and this is quite common in Gurbani. Daras, for instance, speaks to a vision, sight, seeing. The seeing could be physical, it could be philosophical, seeing with the ears, so to speak, or intuitive. And bhetat suggests both a meeting, to be in the company of, or to submit oneself to. And if you keep the Rahau verse that will follow in mind, both of these meanings come into play. Namely, the vision could be that of the historical guru, the Satgur. It could also imply Naam or Har Naam, because elsewhere in Gurbani, Daras is Har Naam. Har also implies the collective, the totality that constitutes reality, another word for Naam or description. The meeting with the Satgur can be external, yet the Satgur abides within as a quality of the self. So Daras is a seeing with a different quality of being. Bhetat is an integration. So Daras in line 1 and Bhetat in line 2 aren't a seeing followed by a touching. They are actually the same event, the realization of Naam, stated first in the idiom of sight and then in the idiom of contact. Gurbani does this constantly, fuses these meanings for a reason, to challenge our conditioned thinking. And Paap Kot Utare, these are not cancellations of entries in some sort of an account book. This refers to patterns of consciousness, this ego consciousness, which separates us from the ground of our own being. And in the Rahau and Pavjal, we have to talk about turbulent waters. Without this insight, life is Pavjal. It's turbulent, it's frightening. But with Naam, it becomes, as we will see below, Sukhsar. In the Rahau, again, double meanings, if you will, but meaning this, I shouldn't say double meanings. It's one register with multiple meanings. Oye sajan, oye meet pyare, jo humko har naam chitare, rahao. Again, there is a reference. Those are my companions. Oye sajan, they are my beloved friends. Oye meet pyare. Who are these? They who keep me, jo humko har naam chitare, they keep me mindful of naam. So the thesis of the Sabad in the Rahao kind of set the stage for how the other verses should be read. So here in Rahao, what the Rahao verse is foregrounding is unmistakably relational. We, they, pointing to a sajan, meet pyare, companions. So the plain reading again could mean the darshan of these friends, the historical Satgur or awakened company. But in Gurbani, Daras is Naam itself. So this could also be pointing to a quality of interiority. And then notice the hinge word, chitare, chitare. Jo humko har naam chitare. Chitare means to remember, to recollect, to bring to mind. But again, recollection presupposes prior possession. One can only remember what one already holds. So the external friend's function is to really remind me of the Naam which is already resident within. The outer is pointing to the inner. And that is the entire office, if you will, of the Satgur in Gurmat. It is not to install something foreign, but to reconnect you with what was always within. जाका शब्द सुनत सुख सारे जाकी टहल जमदूत बिदारे. Stanza 2. Again, hearing their sabad, the placid waters are obtained. Sukha sare, generally translated as all happiness, but here actually it is a counterpoise to Pavjal, Pavasagar and Sukhasagar, two opposite qualities of the mind. Hearing the Sabad again can be read as the Guru person's discourse, and Sabad can also be understood as the creative impulse of Nam, the creator. And the Guru persons were not merely conveying instruction or philosophical information, their words carried resonance of Nam, which is now, their words are embodied in the text of the Guru Granth Sahib. So to hear the Sabad is more than receiving sound through the ears. It is sonier, it's deep hearing, allowing truth to penetrate the structures through which we ordinarily interpret life, meaning our ego, to reconstruct it, to restructure it. And then Sukhasare, Sar, pond, water, placid waters, the opposite of Bhavsagar or Pavjal. And Jamdut, literally taken agent of death, but symbolically inner terror, fear. Tehl, following them, attending to them, devoted participation will break this cycle of terror. जाकी तीरक इस मन है सदारे जाके सिमरन मुख उजलारे. By whose patient reassurance, tirak, fortitude, reassurance, the mind is made steady. Is man hai sadare. जाके simran mukh ujlare. By being mindful of them, remembrance, the face is made radiant. Literally, that is the translation. The Guru's presence gives us reassurance, it gives us fortitude, it gives us patience and inner steadiness. All of this applies to the word tirak. The mind is steadied because the ordinary mind, the ego, is easily destabilized. It is pulled outward by circumstance and inward by its own projections. So this Guru teaches us how to bring placid waters of the mind to the otherwise turbulent waves of the mind. So the mind is supported, it is steadied. That is what sadhare. It is not sudhare. It's not corrected, it's steadied. That distinction is important. And then, Jake Simran Mukh Ujlare, radiance that emerges through remembrance. And then there is the symbol of the bright face, Mukh. It is both ethical and existential. In South Asian idiom, an illuminated face signifies the dignity of being human, the integrity of being human, of someone that is parwan, that has fulfilled humanity. That is what is meant by the face becoming a radiance, not some cosmetic. And in conclusion, प्रभ के सेवक प्रभ आप सवारे शरण नानक तिन्हें सद बलिहारे. The servants of the Prabh, the devotee, the devoted mind, Prabh ke sevak, are fashioned and adorned by Prabh itself. Prabh aap savare. Nanak tinha sad balihare. Nanak seeks their shelter forever and ever. So here, the spiritually awakened mind is not self-created. It is Prabh ke sevak Prabh aap savare. The Prabh, the ground of being, shapes, refines, and beautifies the mind. So this is not an individual possession, you see. The mind is formed, ordered, refined, made beautiful when it steadies and aligns itself. And that is why Guruji declares Saran Nanak Din, to enter into the sanctuary of those who are aligned. So the Sabad ends by removing any mistaken understanding, namely that the awakened friend is a self-made master. No, it is not. It has been shaped, refined, and made beautiful by Prabh. So wisdom is not a personal possession. This is not a private achievement. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.